Good morning on this wonderful rainy day with decent temperatures. Well, it's still sticky, but at least the garden gets some water. On a more serious note, you saw the orchids I got, and yesterday I took the shelob out of the pot, and it was in an awful state, really. Um, I made a video, but it wasn't right for publication. No, a lot of bad words were said, and the rest isn't much better. The only one that's decent is the sweet sugar, and I wanted to address that. I taped off the name of the nursery because it's not their fault. This stuff gets packaged and then it goes to the, what do you call it? Well, auction, yes. And there it's sold to someone, and he has to sell it on to supermarkets. And yeah, what I got was just the last bit he had, and he tried to just get rid of it. So that's a thing you need to watch out for. And yeah, if you look at it like this, no problem, looks good. Beautiful flowers, nice and green, absolutely no spots or anything. But you can't go lifting stuff out of pots and packaging because, well, I got into trouble with that. Yes, by just looking inside the pot and, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. But if you're able to do that, you get something like this. Now I showed you with the shelob that when it does that, it's never a good sign. So yeah, it's just bad luck and a bit greedy from the person who sold this to the supermarket. I should have known €7 for such a plant is really cheap. It's too cheap. But yay, I was greedy too, so this one's on me. But yeah, this is not the grower's fault. And these orchids come from a place, sorry, that sells wonderful orchids, really, really good quality. And one creator, who shall not be named because, well, I'll look at this video and you know where he gets his stuff, and we're not here to name names, but he always gets plants from them and they are always in a perfect state, really. Absolutely. So, what's in the pot? This is Brassia Eternal Wind, and well, the plant may be in an atrocious state, but I'm good with oncidiums. At least I was. Now, these are really easy to grow, and I've grown them for, well, since I started with orchids. And they are, yeah, not finicky. And in my opinion, or in my experience, the best way to get these started again is mount them. Especially the shelob and this one. If they have young shoots like this, they will start the root. But look, this has a very, very thin rhizome. The Shelob fell apart in two pieces, and one piece was like this with a very, very thin rhizome. And here's the dreaded moss plug. Very, very small starter bulb. And this is, again, these have been in storage and transit for way, way too long. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm not gonna repot it. This is a separate plant. It was not attached. And this is how they start them. It's amazing, really. Fresh root tip. And these are branching root systems, so yeah, this one is truly dead. Yeah, this one, well, it will go on a mount, and since I only need one, two will be up for grabs. This is a very small bit, and again, look at the rhizome. That's not really a rhizome. It should be a lot bigger than that. Yeah. It's the Shelob all over again. But we have two new growths here. They haven't made, hey, okay. They haven't made any roots yet, so, and because this growth comes from this bulb, this one will not flower, so it can put all its energy in this one. But and now this one, no. Let me see. Take a bit of the rhizome, and in doing so get rid of a lot of dead roots. Yeah. This table is too low, I need to work higher. And please, no weed jokes. I need to bend over like this, and that's not bueno. At least not for prolonged periods. Yeah, this stuff will die anyway. Yeah. Just gonna do hop and hop. There we go. And now we wait. Here's a failed new growth. Here's something starting, but Yeah, if you're just starting out with orchids and you get something like this, I can imagine you get a panic attack. This is not what you want to see. Can I lose this one without problems? Yes, we have not a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up this lot, find some wood and board them. And because that's going to take more than 10 minutes, I'm not going to bore you with it. You have seen that many times. So this is one of the risks you run when you buy from the supermarket. And especially with stuff like this, because that's always in pots like that. The stupid Phalaenopsis is always in clear pots, and there's usually not much wrong with them until you give them a repot. Yeah. What's next? Yeah. I think this is it. Later. Okay, here's the finished result, which looks good, but I threw a piece in the garbage because it was one bulb and one fresh growth. That's not enough. I have a big one on this side, which unfortunately flowers, and well, let's do the reasonable thing. There we go. So it doesn't have to take as much energy from these, and it will sprout new roots. It's already busy. Same as with these. There's a teeny tiny growth, but yeah, this will have to do. And we're gonna see soon enough if it wants to die or thrive. And I've taken my first C-lob was one bulb, such bulb, very thin. It had a flower spike with spent flowers, and I got it for €1 or €2. I chucked it on a mount, and it grew out to a monster. Yes, it can be done. That one flowered itself to death, by the way. Very sad. Yeah. Eternal Wind. Now, I must not forget which is which. Later.